Hello everybody and welcome to another Games for Dads, and we are going to be doing another top 10 video. Everybody's been asking for this one, so let's get on with it. Today we are going to be doing the top 10 epic cards. I'm sure everybody's got totally different ideas and this was a really difficult list to put together, but anyhow, here we go. Number 10, Indigo Milk Cup. Gain 25 until this card is returned to your deck, and if it's on before round 2, turn 2, a random card in both players' hand locks permanently. And if it's after round 2, a random card in both players' hands locks this round. Great for overlock decks and great for really annoying people. So that's number 10, that is Indigo Milk Cap. At number 9, another fantastic card, the Power of Zero. There's always one. Well, energy cost 0. Power 1, but your opponent's cards in hand with 50 or more base power lose 49 and cost -1 for 2 turns. So on a high power week, this is an absolutely fantastic card to put into your deck. So going into our charts at number 9, that is the Power of Zero, and it's not even a limited ledge, it's a fusion card, so it should be dead easy to get hold of. Number 8, Eye of the Storm. Again, all remaining cards in both players' hand lock next turn. All remaining cards in both players' hand next time. So if you are playing an overlock deck, this is great. And again, you can really frustrate your opponent with this Eye of the Storm card. So we really like it. As I said, great for overlock. Not much good for anything else, but it does really frustrate players when you're playing them. So that's number 8, the Eye of the Storm. Number 7, the Lovers. Not too sure about this one, but we put it in because we know everybody loves it. That's the Lovers, number 6. If you play exactly 2 cards this turn and the cards are adjacent, give both cards plus 70 this turn. So basically you're getting 140 energy from the Lovers and you've already got 8 for 70. So value-wise it's pretty good. Downside, you can only play 2 cards and it really mucks up your rotation. So that's number 6, OUROBOROS, one of my favourite cards, and I did have it a little bit higher for a while, but there are some great epic cards coming up. But number 6 is OUROBOROS. At the start, this card gains 15, and then when you play it, it loses 30, and then when you return it, it gets 30. But the key to this card is you hold it as long as you can. 5 for 65 is not a bad starting figure, but if you can hold that for 10 or 15 turns, imagine you can get that up to 200 points easily. In at number 5, you got the Hierophant, another great card. If your deck has exactly 3 tarot cards, give them wherever they are 27 permanently, and that's why, okay, you do need 2 other tarot cards in your deck, but if you're going to go for it, there's some good tarot cards to be had, and you can give them 27 permanently. So number 5 is the Hierophant, great card. In at number 4, Testudo Formation. Your cards, wherever they are, gain 48 and cost +3 this round. So again, the key on this one, play it on the first turn of the round. Make sure you've got plenty of energy though, because it really is an energy drain. I had this lower, then I put it higher. Again, it's a really popular card. But number 4 is the Testudo Formation. So keep your eye out for that card. Okay, we're getting into the top cards now. So at number 3, CYDONIA. This card gains 15 and costs -1 until play. You look at that, 10 energy and 0 points. But again, a little bit like OUROBOROS, the longer you hold it, the more it's worth. Good question whether OUROBOROS or this one is higher, but because CYDONIA, one of the rarest cards to get as well, that's made it into the top 3 at number 3. So good luck looking for that one. Okay, here we go. The business end. Number 2, Siege Tower. A card that's pretty much been strong all the way through. Tower Defense. Your cards in hand gain 32 and cost +2 until played. So not as bad as Testudo Formation on the energy, but you don't get as many points. But 32, your cards in hand, so all 5 of your cards are going to get 32 until played. So again, Siege Tower is a really effective card. Okay, before we reveal number 1, let's have a look at a few honourable mentions. Ballista, great card. limited epic. An opponent's random card in hand loses -80 this round. So no guarantee it's going to be one of the cards on the board, but for 4 for 48, it fits in tiny decks, certainly great for casual. Another honourable mention goes to the Doomsday Clock. And again, if you're losing, this one's pretty handy. If it's turn 3 and you're losing the round, this card gains 85 this turn. That can be played really effectively, but don't forget it's only on turn 3. So any round, turn 3. That's the Doomsday Clock. We have another honourable mention going to VIPERFISH. I love this card. 7 for 49, the VIPERFISH. Great for any C decks. An opponent's random card in hand loses 100 for 2 turns. So it doesn't really matter if you don't hit it on the first time, because it's going to stop them playing the card on the next turn anyhow. There's no guarantee that they will play the card, but I think it's pretty good and it's definitely worth an honourable mention. That's VIPERFISH, and also I love the picture on that card. The honourable mention, VIPERFISH. Okay, let's have a look. The set of all sets. What a cool card this is. Another card to hold. This card gains 7 permanently, and another card, a random card in your hand, gains 7 permanently. So again, it's a hold card. Stick it in, 5 for 28 at the beginning. So it's quite expensive, but after 7, 8, 9 holds, or turns I should say, you're going to get yourself a nice little score on that one. And at the same time, you're buffing permanently some other cards. Honourable mention, Denny. Probably one of the most important cards if you're building a paleontology deck, because every 2 paleontology cards in both players' decks gives 6 energy until that card played. So again, Denny is a good card to hold. You can get him there, and when you're ready, you can get yourself a nice little power boost. So that's Denny, another honourable mention. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Or should we do one more? There we go. One more honourable mention then. Comb Sea Star. Again, another start card. We've got quite a few start cards in the honourable mentions, but your opponent loses -3 permanently. So again, if you're lucky to get him right at the beginning of the game and you just hold him, you can really start to accumulate some real drain on your opponent. And another start card we put in, the Blanket Octopus, a great honourable mention, especially or only if you're building an octopus deck. Works a little bit like Little Penguin. Your cards with octopus in the name gain +7 until played. Unfortunately, it's not permanently, but it is still a really good card. So that's the Blanket Octopus, getting an honourable mention in our top 10 mythics. Sorry, top 10 epics. And the last one, Stephen's Quintet. Your cards in hand with 7 or more base energy gain 22 and cost -3 this turn. So this is actually a really versatile card, and you can fit this into quite a lot of different decks. So definitely worth an honourable mention. That's Stephen's Quintet, limited. And one more, the Tower. Quite a lot of cards in the epic, but the Tower definitely worth an honourable mention. All cards in both players' hand lose 10 until played. If you're winning, a random card in your hand gains 100 this turn, reveal before scoring, really handy. And if you're tied or losing a round, a random card in either player's hand gains 100. So make sure you use that one properly, but it can be a great card. Okay, here we go. Number 1 in our countdown. What do you think? Art Deco. Absolutely great card, can fit in absolutely every single deck. This card gains 20 permanently and you gain 1 energy permanently. So really handy for high energy, really handy for low energy, really handy for casual. And for an epic limited card, I think it has to be ranked at number 1. I'm sure everybody's got different ideas, and I'm not sure if everybody agrees with our list. In fact, I'm sure people won't agree with our list, but please do leave us some comments below. And please let us know if we've missed anything, or if your list is totally different. Anyhow, thanks for watching Games for Dads. We will be uploading loads more videos, so please subscribe to the channel and do leave a comment or a like below. We will speak to you soon, and thanks for watching. Take care, everybody.